Hello, Libra. Welcome to your boldness reading. So I have set up the reading because we need to do things differently as part of the Uranus energy going on, and the boldness is that we're going to have this column is going to be present, future, and advice. So let's take a look for Libra. What's the bottom of the deck? I've already pulled oracle cards for you. Four of water, distraction, self-absorption, and discontent. A lot of times that can also be gossip. Let's see what else is on the bottom. Knight of fire. Confident, passionate, and adventurous. Getting away from that kind of energy. Definitely. Okay, let's take a look. Very top of the deck. Seven of air. Awareness, caution, consequences. Let's see what else comes out because I've been getting messages. Justice. Four of earth. Frugalness, extravagance, control. 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 Six of water. Memories, childhood, and nostalgia. And I do like the six of water because I think it brings that energy of better memories, right? The moon. This is going to be the center of your reading. So to me, this is saying right away that the decision is yours. Which wolf do you feed? Don't feed the one that has fear. You'll notice that each wolf is right near a tower. So I think that's something you should, what will that bring, depending upon which wolf you bring, because the tower is going to be coming up. That's for the collective, the tower is coming up. Seven of water. I think you're going to have choices. I think you need to be aware of that. Awakening. This would be the hanged man. What would you see if you looked at it from a different point of view? And it's interesting that the hourglass is on its side. The sun and the moon. So you being Libra, there is a lot of energy here. I think of Libra has been beat up because the South Node has been there. So if you have anything that's in your personal planets that's in Libra, I know it's been rough. There's been a lot of changes going on in your life, a lot of people leaving, but it actually is for you to be able to move on to something better. So, Ace of Air, it is a start of something new that's going to be coming out for you. And release, endings, transformation, freedom. This is Pluto. This is something happening so that you have to make a change. And the thing with Pluto is that it's doing it for your greatest and highest good. It's making something happen so that you can clean everything out. It's going to be a mess, but it's putting you back on your path. And it's happening under your advice. So let's take a look at what's here in your present. Angels of healing are with you. A time of healing is about to bless your life. Accept Archangel Raphael's emerald green light while I enhance your strength. So this is Raphael and Archangel Michael helping you with healing. You know, breaking those bonds and threads that, especially with you being Libra, that have been, you know, making the final cuts to those threads of the relationships that no longer serve you in your life, things that are leaving, and they're meant to be to leave. They are meant to be gone. So what else? Your greatest work is your legendary legacy. You know what? I immediately got the message that This is about Chiron, and this is about your healing. And one of the things about Chiron is once you heal your wound, or once you recognize what that wound is and are able to deal with it and get it cleaned out, um, that is your legendary legacy. That is your superpower. That you got this wound that occurred. You cleaned it out. That's what all this Chiron energy has been. And you made it a, it's like a story that you became the hero of. So what was the other oracle card? Mystical messages in the present. Follow the signs. You have so much coming up for you because you've gotten all this cleaned out. The South Node has been there. It has been hard, I know. But what's going to happen is that you're going to get all of that energy cleaned out, and then you're going to get, basically, you're going to get rewarded for being beat up on for the past 18 months. So 7 of air, awareness, caution, and consequences. This 7 of swords is generally about people that have let you down. And I think that's really what is happening here, is that you had people in your past or currently, because this is the present, that aren't trustworthy, that you just can't rely on them. They're not there for you. And yes, you can remember older and better times, the memories of the past, but it's, you're a grown up now, and you can have those fond memories, but it's, you can't rely on them. You need to look at things from a different perspective, because you're going to have, I think that is going away. Keep the good memories, release the old memories, and release that person, and move on. And move on. Look at it from a different perspective. You're not back then. You're in different times. So what is the future? Pray from the heart. Prayer really can move mountains. Reach out to the divine with your heart's concerns and watch miracles unfold. Now you have Raphael and Michael working on healing. So this being in the future, wanted universe creators, you have things to do. You have things to do. There's a lot out there, and you are going to be right at the center of creating them. Mission accomplished. Welcome home. You definitely have places to go and things to do. That's your future. And it's going to be a better place. You're going to be part of that creation of it. And it's very interesting that you have 2 major arcana in this row. You have justice. Again, justice is there to cut any of those ties. It's some of the energetic vampires that are out there that we need to get away from. And part of you being Libra and getting that released is that you need to go to your own sovereignty. You need to be in charge of you. The moon. And which wolf do you feed? Do you feed the south node, or do you feed the north node? Do you say, you know what? I'm not going to go along to get along. I have preferences and choices, and I have a right to do what I want to do. I'm not hurting anyone. I'm just deciding not to live in fear, that I'm going to instead plan for something much better than what I've had. And you'll get the start of something new. Ace of Air. Inspiration. This is someone, I feel like someone as a child who really didn't get, wow, you really didn't get that chance. You didn't get that opportunity. You weren't supported. And that's why you're letting go of that now in the present. That, okay, I can't, that tie that is holding you back. I feel like you just didn't, you weren't shown anything as a child that would help you um expand. And that's what you need to, wanted universe creators. There's expansion. So that's in the future. And your advice, recognize the signs from above. Angels are sending you messages now, but you're too distracted to notice. Stay alert and open to divine guidance. You're going to get help. You need to start looking for synchronicities. You need to look for things that are going to actually be helping you. And the universe will leave you breadcrumbs, right? It's like, try this, try this. What interests you? I mean, that is part of you in the Aries North Node, finding out what it is you want, because that's where your gifts are. I mean, you have to step outside yourself because that's what the North Node does. It makes you feel uncomfortable. And usually that's what's required if you're going to be going towards what your path is. So you're like, how can we make this a wonderful win-win-win? What is out there that I feel like there's tribe energy here, because there's choices coming. I think that you're getting the opportunity to have different choices. And then it's like, okay, how can this be a win for everybody instead of just a win for you? And Queen, divine feminine. A queen knows what she wants, and she is in a receiving mode, but she expects it to be quality. You're not just accepting breadcrumbs. You are a queen. You deserve more. If it's not a win for everybody, it's not a win. Which sounds odd that I'm telling you to go towards your own, but there's ways that you can compromise that don't compromise you. That's what I think is really important here. And you have this Four of Earth, frugalness, extravagance, and control. Okay, you're Libra, you're careful. You weigh all your options. Sometimes it's hard to decide. But I think you have enough. You're just unsure. And I think that's the advice, is that you have a lot more choices than what you realize. So again, I think you need to be releasing that fear, because that's what the moon in the center of your reading, you need to release the fear and look at all of the choices that you actually have out there. There's a lot. And release, endings, transformation, and freedom. You may get those Pluto moments, and I'm sure you have been, because South Node again. But what's been going on all this time is it's creating something that's going to be transformational for you. I don't doubt that Pluto has been making it hard for you as well as the South Node. But it's created space for something better. So, boldness. Let's take a look at the Shaman Stream Oracle. And I will ask for a volunteer from the Shaman Stream. I really get the feeling, ooh, we have a volunteer already. Me Talks, repairing the body, mind, spirit. Oh, yes. Yes. With the South Node, I know that I've been doing some astrology charts for different people, and a lot of them that have that strong Aries Libra axis. Libra has been getting beaten up, right? So me talks repairing the body, mind, spirit, 39 card. Definitely better things are coming. Eliminating toxic thinking, repairing the body, mind, spirit, and cleaning house. When the Me Talks card appears, it challenges you to discard the deep, dearly held judgments that you have passed over yourself and others. Release the people you feel wronged or offended you. Recognize that they mirror the shadow aspects of your own soul. Yes, it is a tough pill to swallow. Only then can you cull from your life the toxic people you have allowed into your inner circle. It's time for a cleaning of your proverbial house. Get rid of the thoughts and personal judgments poisoning your mind. Eliminate the inauthentic beliefs of others you've adopted as your own. Do as before your mind makes you sick. Do so before your mind makes you sick. That's true. That's very true. And empty your literal cupboards of the unhealthy junk food poisoning your body. Fast for one day or skip a meal to allow your body to cleanse itself and rid itself of toxins. Detox appears as a warning that you can no longer postpone the self-care and pampering you long for. The time is now. Do healthy maintenance on your body before you have to make repairs that will never quite recover from. Detox has come to caution you that it is not too late, but you are at the 11th hour. Do not deprive yourself of the health you deserve. There are old toxic things that you need to get rid of. You were not really shown as a child, this ace of air. Who took care of him? You need to now. I think that's what you need. There's your boldness.